Hey friends, I'm Mitch. All of you are declaring this like the game of the year, and then Compass had a sale, so put those two together and we have an unboxing of NightFighter Ace from, of course, Compass Games. These guys are the leading edge right now, cutting edge of game development. I think they awesome stuff. All right, Gregory M. Smith. Cool. So I'm going to do an Alexa app as well as a iOS app for this. Once I, all right, we got the dice, got a 10-sided and two littles. Pretty standard. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, the graphics quality on this is insane. Pretty cool. I have a thing about cards. If it's quality cards, really makes the game shine. What do we have here for the first? Wow, that's nice. That's nice looking cards. We'll take a better look at the cards in a minute. Alright, cool. And what do we have? More cards wrapped in a different type of plastic. Alright, so these are the pilots, I assume? Yeah. Pilots, we'll take a closer look at those in a minute. Put those aside. We have the rules of play. So this is non-glossy paper, which is nice because you can write on it. We have some errata. We can write on the errata. We have the combat card deck and the Ace pilot deck. And game setup, nice looking manual. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment as well. So that is only, how many pages are we talking here? Nice, 27 pages. Alright, then we have operations map. Operations map has weather, range effects, combat, and then we have our various bases, and then spoof raid success over here, along with a sequence of play. Roll for the raid target, check random electronics failure, spoof or move from the takeoff endurance box, check for spoof raids, roll for interception. Cool. Okay, all you guys are saying this is like the Hunters, except in an airplane format, which is cool. Also looking forward to Zeppelin Raider, which is coming out in Compass Games, I believe, in a couple of months. Alright, so that is A2, one of the pilots, according to some of the videos I've watched. You have different, wow, there's a lot of crap in here. You have different stuff with that. So here is the B-10 bomber map. And here's the chart that I wrote Gregory Smith about getting an electronic format so I can make an Alexa app for this thing. This is the A1 raid chart. So this is based upon date. You roll to find out. So it's pretty much similar, looks like, to like the Hunters, to where you'll have a type of ship, aircraft target chart. Alright, same type of thing. Based upon your date, you roll and you get a particular type of aircraft. Cool. Okay. Get that in electronic format. That way you can just ask Alexa. She'll already know your date, and then she'll tell you what your results are. Alright, same thing with this. It looks like aircraft damage. So I'm assuming you get some damage here. And then you roll. Random event versus other electronics versus no effect. And then speaking of random events, here are your random events. Extended burst, serious wound resolution. That's quite a few charts. Alright. Skill effect, landing chart, parachute and weather, and then NightFighter damage chart. Alright. Cool. Interception, sequence of play, Oof rate success, bomber random damage as well. Alright, now here you have all of the... Holy shit. That's a lot. That is quite a few. Wow. This was pretty good value. Alright, let's take a look at these. Let's zoom in a little bit. Alright, okay. Here we go. So we have, so that is the B10, BF110, and this is the BF110. That was the 4A, this is the F4A. And that is the F4U1. And these have backs as well. Jesus. Cool. Have that one. Wow, this has quite a bit of replay on here. Yeah, this looks really cool. Get to the counters in a second. This is a lot. 335A6, 217NU1, HE219, 219A5, 219A1, 219A5, 219A7, and then GU88, and then GU88G1. Alright, cool. And so for each one you have a backside. So that is the GU88G1, and then the GU88G6B. Okay, cool. That's quite a bit. Alright, now let's take a look at the counters. Here are the counters. Get a closer look at that. Alright, so here we go with the shaky cam. Alright, cool. So you get the first sheet, NightFighter Air Defense over Germany. So get your planes, get your insignias, and then on the back side of that is that. So that is one counter sheet. Cool. And let's see how they pop out. Pretty standard Compass games. Like, it doesn't just fly out, but it's smooth. And let's look at the furries. Check for furries. Do have a bit of fuzzies. A little bit of fuzzies. Gonna need a trim. Gonna need the Oregon 2mm trim on these things. Have a bit of a fuzzies, but they come out clean. Look like 1/2 inch. Yeah, come out clean. And then way more log sheets than you'll need in your entire life. That is handy. That is handy. Normally you get one log sheet and you have to go to download a PDF and print them off. But yeah, Greg's got you covered on this. He's got you covered, man. So we just got one pilot sheet and then one-sided. Alright, so let's look at the cards real quick. So we have firepower hits, contact, defensive fire, 0 hits, etc. Alright, cool. And there are, I don't know, 100 or so of these. So there are the face of it. Very cool, very cool. So these are the pilots. Alright, so you have the pilots to choose from here. A lot of variety on that. Starting abilities, 3 prestige points. Bomber stream skill. Rank expert, 7 kills. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, you guys are saying this is the game of the year, and this looks really awesome. Alright, we already looked at the map, so let's take a final look at the rules here. Love this index. Look at the index. Any question you want, you got it right here. This is great. Especially for such a short book of only 27 or so pages. That's a nice index. Normally you get an index that's like 20 options. Alright, so hysterical unit, airfield, NCO rank, random event, ammunition. So it explains the one counter sheet. And we have the game setup, base and aircraft selection. So base assignments, you do a 20 roll for your base assignments. Then we have how to win the game, general rule, ending the game, gameplay outline, sortie preparation, interception and combat, bomber combat, interception, and then choose to break off the attack. Example, NightFighter attacks from medium range. Okay. Here we have the bomber mat example. Then over here another example, aircraft display mat example. Debriefing, crew, injuries, landing procedures. Here we go with award and prestige events. And there's your promotions, prestige level and prestige points, and then reassignment to newer aircraft. Reassignment to newer aircraft over here, and then optional rules. Wow, we're on optional rules on page 17. Nice, nice, simple 16-page rules. Yeah, nice and simple, easy, with tons of options. Lots of log sheets already printed for you. This is nice. Designer notes, historical notes, more historical stuff, more historical stuff. Different explanations of the planes, top 5 German NightFighter Aces. Nice design, nice design. Gregory M. Smith, very nice, very, very nice. John Krantz was a project director. John Krantz lives fairly close to me, actually. Cool, and then you have that. Alright, overall, man, this looks amazing. I'm startled at how many log sheets you get. I'm still recovering from this. This is awesome. Because normally I'd have to go print them off. I use half my toner just to print everything off, and the amount of planes you get is nuts. This looks like replay value out the wazoo. This looks like replay value out the wazoo. Look at the massive amount of stuff you get. I love this. Very cool, very cool. Well worth the purchase price. I'm glad I picked it up. Thank you for recommending this. NightFighter Ace by Compass Games.